Good morning, subbies. Yes, I look a right mess. My period, how can I put this? My period started, I don't know how many weeks ago. It started when I went to see Lucy's sports day, and then it finished a week later, and then a week after it finished, it started again, so I'm back onto my period. So my face is just exploding in spots, like dramatically fast. But yes, today I am off to Blackpool. I've never been to Blackpool before. It's my birthday present from one of my relatives, and I'm looking forward to going. It did get cancelled, and we was going to go tomorrow, but then they rung me up and said we're going to go today. So I'm like, oh my god, because then, like, because they cancelled and I've got my hopes up for today, I then calmed down and was like, okay, I'll go do the other stuff because there's something else happening today that I wanted to go to. And then they rung me up and said, still got myself getting ready for that. And then they rung me up and said, look, we're going today now. And I was like, okay. So yes, today I'm off to Blackpool. I'm not really with it at the moment because it's just been cancelled and not cancelled and then doing other stuff. But it's hot in the UK at the moment. Coming on a heat wave. My birthday's Monday, and yeah, I look a right state. I look such a state. My birthday's on Monday, and it's supposed to be 27 degrees, which is just scary. It's just like, oh my god. But yes, I'm off to Blackpool. I am going in jeans because I have got a lovely tan from a sunburn, but I don't want to burn over the top of it, and I don't want to wear shorts. I hate wearing shorts in public. Look at the zits. Oh, especially, they always come at my eyebrows and it's so annoying. But yes, I've packed my Mickey Mouse bag. I'm taking this one with me. I had physio yesterday, and I've got one more session, and then she said, yeah, we're done, because we've done literally all the exercises. She's got no exercises for me to do. But it's just about building my arch up now. But yes, I'm warm, which is then affecting my heart, because my heart doesn't like heat. I get more palpitations with the heat, and obviously now I'm anxious because I'm going to get ready for to get picked up in an hour. So just everything, and then I've still got the sore throat from Monday. I have taken 2 COVID tests, and they've come back negative because one of my family members has got COVID. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check. I checked twice because I have had this sore throat since Monday. But luckily they've both come back negative, so that's a good thing. I'm happy that they've come back negative. I was hoping they would do. It's just I had this. It happened. Like, look at the huge one there. This has happened before. It happened on my 18th birthday. No, it didn't. My 21st birthday. I had a sore throat and went to the doctors this weekend, and they said it's a viral throat infection. I get recurrence of these infections, and all I do is just have to. I'm going to take my strepsils with me. Take my strepsils. I've got my water. But yeah, I'm now like, oh my god, like, being told one thing and being like, no, we're doing something else. It's just like, oh my god. But yeah, I'm off to Blackpool. Last year I went to Trafford. This year I'm off to Blackpool, and it's just like excited. But as I said, I got told yesterday we're going today, and then I got told this morning that we're not going, and then I got told, yeah, we're going today. And it's just frazzled my brain. So, and now I need to figure out what I need to take with me. But yeah, I've got my jeans on, the old ones, and the top. I'm gonna take a jumper, but it's cooler at the seaside today than it is actually in Eden. Eden's gonna be 22 degrees, Blackpool 18, so it's gonna be cooler. But last time I went on my birthday, I went to Trafford last year, and I stupidly wore a black top jumper, which was my Hollister jumper, because we went quite early in the morning and I thought it'd be cooler, but it turns out it wasn't, and I didn't realise the Trafford Centre was so compact. I thought it was like Trinity. I thought it was an open air thing, but it wasn't. Sorry, I'm just trying to reposition here. It wasn't, so yeah, I ended up feeling so ill that day because I went in the black jumper. I've learnt my lesson, but the problem is with me is that how fast are you going? my 170 at the moment. That's what my heart rate's at. That's just heart problems for you. That's just anxiety as well. But I sweat really badly. Like, if like last year, like that's if I go in the top, I will sweat through the top. It's just the truth, and that's why whenever I'm out, I always take a jumper with me, so that if I wear a jumper, it then stops me from sweating through the jumper. But then I just sweat through the jumper as well. But the there's no deodorant that helps me. I've got Mitchum, and that doesn't work. It used to work at first, but not anymore. So then I've got to buy this like nearly 10 quid. It used to be 10 quid. I think it's gone down. Like deodorant you put on at night time, and it after a while, after a couple of nighttime layers, if you want to call it that, it stops you actually from sweating. It blocks your ducts. But I'm just paranoid and scared of using it, so I've not used it. So that means whenever I go out, if it just means to like guys or leads, whatever, I always wear a jumper because I'm paranoid and I know that I'm going to sweat from the top and there's just massive sweat patches. So so whenever I go out, I always wear a flipping jumper, which means that I end up sweating through the top, getting too hot, not being able to take the jumper off because then I've got massive sweat patches, and it's just like, oh my god. But yeah, off to Blackpool today. Very unexpected. I'm stupid going in jeans, but I cannot wear shorts out in public. Saying I can, but last time I wore shorts, I ended up burning that bad that, as you know, I ended up burning my legs quite badly and not being able to walk properly. And I stayed in bed for a day, and I had to have paracetamol in 4 hours. I don't want that happening again, and I'm scared that's going to happen again. I did buy some sun cream from Superdrug in Leeds, which was only £5.99 for Nivea, whereas Garnier 50 plus, which is what I'm buying now. I used to buy 20 because I wanted a tan. Now that I'm listening, I'm getting full factor 50. Was £15.99. I don't get why there's a massive price difference, but I've got some cream. I'm taking that with me because I went to Leeds. As you know. What else am I doing? I'm like so off of it now. Also with period comes period poops. So I am like yesterday, day before, I was constantly going to the toilet. I get off the toilet, it's just a struggle, and it's just. And then I've got this flipping sore throat. This is weird though, actually, because every time I get a period, I start a cold. Every single period comes with a cold in me, but I just want I want the period to go away, because it started and it stopped within a week, and I was like, oh yeah, it's over. Had a week without a period, and then it came back out than expected, totally unexpected. Anyway, off to Blackpool. We're not. I don't know what to say with me. It's like spontaneous off to Blackpool kind of thing. I've got my bag, got my purse, got my bottle, got my tablets. Got to take my tablets because we're going to be there later. Got to take them. I'm not missing them. Taking them with me. What time is it? I'm getting picked up at about 5 to... I don't know, I said an hour, so... But I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just so, like, out of it right now. I was getting ready to go to Otley, so I've got some nectar point. I've got the nectar app so that I've got my window curtain shut because my bedroom gets really hot during the day if my curtain's wide open. And the sun blocking ones, the blackout ones. I don't know what I was saying then. I have no idea what I was saying. No, it's gone. It's gone. Whatever I was saying is gone. But yes, after Blackpool, shopping, really, that's what we're doing. I was going to have a face mask last night, and I was going to do my nails, but that's going to happen tomorrow night, I think, because I want to have my nails nice for my birthday. It just makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm using Mitchum, don't work, so I'll end up with massive sweat patches. Like, it's natural to sweat, but like, nothing stops me. Then I'm using my Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla, which I spray so much of. And then I've also got my Mr. R perfume. I've received 1 card so far. I've totally gone off track of what I was saying. But yeah, physio. I've been given some more exercises to do, and to stop the other ones, because I've been doing the ones even since when I first went to physio, the first session. I've been doing them ones as well, and she said no, stop doing them ones. So I've stopped doing them ones, and I've only got like 6 to do now, but it's arch building now, and I've got orthotics next week to get my insoles. Yesterday was a pain in the bum because I got a taxi there, and it was all fine. Booked a taxi on Thursday, so it was all fine. And then I rang them up to get a taxi home, which was about 5 to 2, and they said it's going to be at least 3:30, and I said, yeah, 3:30. It was going to be an hour and a half for a taxi. So I said, yeah, that's fine, because I didn't think, I just thought, yeah, I'm going to have to do it, because I had no other way of getting home. My grandparents were unable to drive me to Bradford anymore, so I get the taxi. So I got I did that, finished, came out, and she said that. So, that's coming with me. So I was on that. So yeah, I then said, yeah, it's fine. So I booked it, and then I was like, no, I'm not waiting in that way, because I wanted an ice cream van from Lucy's school. So I looked at Uber, and I was like, no, I'll look at buses, because Uber's going to cost a fortune. I looked at the buses, and there was a bus that would pick me up from St Luke's hospital and take me just before Broadway in Bradford, and I thought, if I can get the train home. So I decided I was going to get on the bus and go that way. I've never been on the bus in Bradford before, so that was a very nerve-wracking experience. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, look, it's going to get home quicker. You've been on buses and you've been on trains before. So I got the bus to, I had Market stop M1. It's before Broadway car park. So I got off there, and I went on Google Maps and figured out how to get to Broadway. So I got to Broadway, then I knew where the train station was. So I went to the train station, looked at the train times, and it was going to be a 20-minute wait for the train. So I got myself a ticket for the Ilford train that drops me for Guiseley, and I went to One Below, which is literally around the corner from the train station, and I spent just under a tenner in there on junk food because I was anxious, and I was like, I need sugar because I have just done something that I've never done before. So that's what I did. This bag's a mess. Yeah, I did that, and then I got the train home, so it was pretty good in the end. And my bag is a tip. Like, you'd think there'd be more room in here, but there really isn't. But yeah, I got home, and I went to Costa and got myself a drink. I was just so anxious. But yeah, did that. I can't really think of much else. I need to change my pad before I go out. I only use these. That's how lamp period is at the moment. It's just so light. I only use panty liners. Trying to sell my camera. Trying to sell my Panasonic. I've put it up on Facebook, and one person got back to me. I messaged them back. They didn't reply. I messaged them back. I didn't reply, and I said, look, I need to know, and they still not replied. So they have ghosted me. What else do I need? I haven't been to the seaside in ages. I need a toilet as well, so I'll say in a bit. the morning after the day before. Yesterday I went to Blackpool. I had a great time out and I forgot to do an outro. Well, I didn't forget to do an outro. I basically just like kind of put it to one side. I was like, no, I'm not going to do one tonight. Well, I wanted to do one but then it was too late. I ended up napping last night, so I ended up going to bed. I got into bed with my phone, and that's why, hence the lovely sweaty greasy hair, because it is rather warm in the UK and I do wake up very sweaty during the night. But yeah, I popped one of my blooming spots this morning and it's been bleeding. But yeah, I had a great time yesterday in Blackpool. I've never been before and flipping heck, a lot of walking. Most walking I've done since surgery, and my ankle last night was in bits. He was just not happy. And this morning, it wasn't happy either. Like when we first woke up and first stood in it, it was hurting. It will hurt today, but yeah, I had a great time. I had Weatherspoons. I didn't feel much. I'm sorry, but we got there for about 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1ish. So I went for Weatherspoons. We had a panini and a J2O. That was amazing for me because I never ever drink like even soft drinks or pop out when I'm away from home. Like even like if I've got a journey, like a car journey like yesterday, or like a bus or train or whatever, I never drink any pop or like soft drink like J2O because I'm paranoid that I'm going to end up being sick because I'm car sick. But yes, I was fine. I was like, you know what? It's my birthday tomorrow because it's Sunday now, and I was like, I'm going to get a J2O. So I had a ham and cheese panini and a J2O. It was lovely. I'm pleased we got lunch before we set off around Blackpool because I was really hungry. I did have breakfast early yesterday morning because I was expecting to go early, but then it got cancelled. Then it got like we actually went. But yeah, I'm really chuffed. I actually had J2O and panini before we went along the, I'm just gonna call it pier because we walked all the way from like the car park on one side all the way up to Blackpool Tower around there, then came back down. That was a long walk and it hurt a lot. And like with physio, she told me to do my walking, but to get one more sick notes, I'm gonna get another sick note, and so for a couple more weeks, I'm not going back to work. But yesterday was just, oh my god, it was just, that is the most I've walked after surgery, and it was a bit of a big walk for my ankle. But yeah, I had lunch and went and walked. I didn't feel much, as I said, as I would just like it was a perfect day. It was warm. There was a lovely breeze. When you went into shops and came out, it felt freezing, but then you warmed up again. It was just a perfect weather for it, and it was cooler over there than it is over here. But that's because we're like locked in and that's the seaside. But yeah, I had a great time. I'm pleased with the footage I did get. In the end, it was just like, it was busy. It was Blackpool. It was so busy. It was Blackpool. So I didn't want to film too much because there was just kids everywhere. There were stag doos everywhere. There were hen doos everywhere. And it was heaving. It was Blackpool. So I ended up not filming a lot. But I'll still upload the vlog. But yeah, I bought this jar which you saw me fill up on the beach. I didn't actually fill up on camera because I was filling up next to somebody else and I didn't want to get on the camera. But yeah, Blackpool sand from my favourite beach. I've taken the cork out because I've been told that because it's wet sand it needs to dry out. So if I leave it uncorked during the, when I get home, like last night, I didn't know last night that it'll evaporate and it'll end up being genuine. It is genuine sand, but it'll end up being dry sand. But yes, I got some sand from Blackpool. And then I did get some other stuff as well, like rock and stuff, but I'll put that in its own haul something because I want to go to the toilet today. It's my birthday tomorrow. I need to go to the bath, and I just want to get stuff done today that I don't want to be having to leave till tomorrow. But yes, thank you so much for watching my birthday treat vlog. It was a present it wasn't a present, it was like last year in Stratford, this year in Blackpool. It was like that kind of thing. Trip away from birthday. We were supposed to stay overnight, but it was just too expensive. And the hotels were actually rather grotty, and yeah, they were all full anyway. So I did get given a card and a present. So I've got a couple of cards now. But yes, guys, thank you for watching. I love you so much. I'll see you all next time in the brand new video. I need to go for a bath now because I want to go to Ollie and get some stuff before tomorrow, and I want to get stuff done. And it's only 9:14 in the morning. I've been up since 7:30. No, 7:45. But yeah, I'm gonna get on with stuff now. But bye. So I've decided I'm gonna actually film the Blackpool stuff I bought yesterday in this video, because there's no point in doing a separate video on it because I didn't actually buy too much. I did buy some stuff from Poundland, but because I've already got a bag of Poundland stuff that's doing a Poundland haul on it, like, separately, I decided to put it with that. So this is the stuff I bought from Blackpool, but this is like souvenirs and stuff. Yes, I do look like an idiot. I've realised if I put my ears under and in the head wrap that for some reason it heightens infection. So I've had 2 infections in a year this year, and I've had to have antibiotics and steroids twice for it. So I have figured out that if I put my ears out of the hair wrap, it will not get as many ear infections, and it helps dry the ears off. Anyway, I've just got out of the bath, as you can tell. I am going to dry my hair and then go to Otley once Mum has come back from the park with Winnie. Winnie is now walking. She's been going on walks since Monday. We took her to Girlslovehauls, we've taken her to Dunrod Park. We've taken her to Dunrod Park multiple times. She loves the park and she's really good with dogs, and it's just amazing to see the difference between Summer and Winnie, because Summer didn't like going out. You'd have to run in front of her to get to come to the park, and Winnie, she loves it. She walks through the park. She's tiny, so it takes her a little while, but she loves dogs, she loves people, she goes up to everybody and has belly rubs. She's amazing. And also yesterday I said that I had a J12 with my Weatherspoons. One was coming back to the car park. On the way back from the Blackpool Tower, which is rather a big walk, I had looked at my Fitbit map and it was such a long walk. I had a Fanta. I bought a Fanta from the pound shop, and I decided to drink that, which I never do before. I've never done, but I'm still pushing myself. Like, I don't do therapy anymore. I don't do I think it was CBT I used to do. I don't do that anymore, but I'm still using the stuff that I've learned. Don't come in. I'm going to do a bathroom. I'm going to go to the toilet. So I did drink the Fanta. I ended up drinking the Fanta on the way back because I needed something cool. It wasn't exactly freezing cold, but it was cool. And I needed some like sugar. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to open my Fanta. And then it came to 5 o'clock, so I ended up having to take my tablet. I didn't want to take Fanta with my tablet because it'll fizz, and I was like, no, it tastes disgusting the way it does with water. So I ended up putting the rest of the canister bin and having my water with the tablet. Anyway, I had a great time, as I said, and I bought, there's the start of the haul. As you know, I bought this glass jar. Yes, my nails are long at the moment, like, they have grown. I'm so happy. I'm going to have to paint them though, because it's my birthday tomorrow and I want to be all like, I'm wearing a face mask tonight, because I've got period spots and I want to paint my nails so that I feel better myself. But yeah, they're nice and long, so I hope I'll be able to get an ASMR video out of it. Both nails are long as well, really good. That was £3 for the jar, and then went to the beach and filled it up with sand. I then got, Mum gave me a request of some stuff as well, so I got her a rock dummy, which was the original flavour, and then I got her some aniseed rock, and she came back for that, and got Louis some cotton candy. I got myself some cotton candy. I love cotton candy. I prefer the bag to the tub. This was £2, and the tub was like £3, but I think it needs to be like eaten today because like it's much puffier than yesterday. But I love cotton candy so much, so I got some cotton candy. And then I got my grandparents, as my mum gave me a list of stuff from my grandparents, I got them some clotted cream fudge. I also got them, my mum said my granddad wanted a lollipop rock on a stick, and I thought she meant this, but she didn't. She meant the natural lollipop, the one where it's like a twirly one, not like this one. But it'll be alright. This was £2. It was cheap. Like in some store, this was £2. The one that was like the small one, which is like this big, was £1.50. So there's no point paying £1.50 for the small one. You get a big one for £2. So we got a big one for £2, and like it was different prices at different places. But I couldn't be bothered going to like. I didn't want to get it from a sweet shop. I wanted to get it from like a rock shop, if that makes sense, because there was a sweet shop inside of one of the shopping centres. I then got myself some souvenirs. Oh, my grandma wanted spearmint rock, which only one shop did, so I got some spearmint rock, which I didn't even know they did spearmint. I got myself some souvenirs. I don't know what the prices are. They all had. I went to different shops for different rocks, and they were all like 4 for £2 or 3 for £1. They were just weird prices, but I got myself some souvenirs. I got this keyring because it's spelt right, AEL. This was the last one, and I had to say yes. It was £3, 99p. I had to say yes to this. I was like, oh my god, it's the correct spelling. RACHAEL. Last one. The other one said EL, and I was like, yes. I never get stuff which actually has my actual name on it. Spelled right, so I got that. And then I got a Blackpool souvenir, which has the Blackpool tower on. This was £1.99. And it comes in a box, which is really sweet. It comes in an actual box, but I'll be putting them to my keys because I have one for everywhere we go. It's a proper thick keyring as well. I've got a Skegness one, I've got a Bridlington one, I've got Portmeirion one, I've got a Wales one, but I've got a Blackpool one. Stacey's got the Blackpool tower on it, and that tower was huge, and we could have gone up, but I'm afraid I'm scared of heights, so I wasn't going to go up there. And then I bought a ton of rock, because I said it was like 4 for £1 or whatever. So I got all this rock. I'm going to give some to my colleagues. I'm going to have one for myself. I've got a humbug one, there's an aniseed one, and there's like red, and there's red and white. They're all different ones, but most of them do have like Blackpool rock on it with the landmarks. But as I said, I've got loads here. I'm not particularly keen of rock, so I'll have one small rock for myself, and then, as I said, I'll give one to, I've got 2 colleagues, I'm going to give one to each, and then, because I don't have enough to give to one to every single colleague, in this rock. People go back Blackpool all the time, so, I'm going to also probably, give the rest to my grandparents, because, as I said, I'm not too particularly a fan of rock, and, trying to think what else I was going to say, and it's so warm, this is melting, and my mum doesn't want the rest, that's it. Yeah, that's all I bought from Blackpool. As I said, I did buy some stuff from, I did buy myself some stuff from Poundland, but because I'm already doing the Poundland haul, there's more point in putting it into that haul. But yes, I'm so happy with this. Can't believe it's actually coming in, it's about right. Anyway, I am off to Otley now. Mum has just come back home from a walk with Winnie, and I'm now going to get ready to go to Otley because it's 11 o'clock coming up to, isn't it? Is it? What time is it? Yeah, 10:30. And as you know, in the UK, the hottest times are between 11 and 3. And I'm only going to Sainsbury's, and I'm going to go for a walk because it's going to be warm enough to just go to Sainsbury's. So, yeah, really chuffed with this keyring. Can't believe this keyring. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I know it's not a big haul, but I stopped myself. Like, I could have gone to Primark, went into Primark, and I didn't buy anything because I didn't need anything. And I was like, I don't need that many souvenirs, I just need one keyring. I nearly got myself a snow globe, but I didn't. I'm so chuffed with this. It better not snap. Look at that. Oh, I'm so chuffed with that, guys. You don't even know. You never get Rachel's spelt like that at all. It's always spelled EL, and that just made me so happy. And then, yeah, I am off to Otley. So, thanks for watching again. Please like, subscribe, below, and I shall see you next time, guys. And there's a Blackpool one. Okay! There's a Blackpool one. They did have a 3D one, but like my key rings will most likely collapse with all these key rings on them. So, yeah. No, my keys, like the rings of them, will most likely pop and stuff, but... Come here! Hello! Come here! You say hi?
Say hi. It's a Winnie Woos. She's just come back from walkies. Say hi to the camera. Ooh, who's that? Oh, I know you stink. Why you stink? Is he wet? Is he poo? Yes, is he wet? There's a Winnie Woo. There's a Winnie Woos. Winnie Woos. He's a Winnie Woo. Good girl. Anyway, guys, now Winnie's back in my bedroom, so I shall see you later. She's most likely going to nap now. I need to go to Watley. But yeah, you just had a snippet of Winnie. There will be a video of Winnie coming up, of an actual video of Winnie, because I did one for summer. I want to do it for Winnie. So yes, guys, bye. You say bye. You say bye.